Hey everyone, today we are talking about one of those, why didn't I think of this sooner, backyard upgrades. The Coyote Outdoor Living 30-inch red hybrid pizza oven. You know the frustration, you fire up the grill, the pizza crust ends up soggy, the cheese never melts right, and half the toppings slide off because the stone is too cool. I've been there more times than I can count. It's like, you're excited to have a pizza night with the family or friends, but the end result is just not what you envisioned. The crust is all wrong, the toppings are unevenly cooked, and it's just a letdown. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. What sold me on this oven is the hybrid setup. It runs on either natural gas or wood, so you can sear a Neapolitan pie over 1000 degrees with the gas jets, then finish it with a quick smoke from a chunk of cherry wood if you want that extra layer of flavor. I mean, think about it, you get the convenience of gas, with the ability to precisely control the temperature, and then you can add in the rich, smoky flavor of wood. It's the best of both worlds. The dome is one solid piece of stainless, no seams to trap ash or cool spots, so heat stays even across the whole stone. This is huge, because one of the biggest challenges with outdoor cooking is achieving consistent heat. But with this oven, you don't have to worry about that. I've cooked everything from thin crust margaritas to thick Sicilian slices, and every pie comes out with a leopard-spotted crust in under 90 seconds. Now, I know what you're thinking, isn't a pizza oven just a novelty? But trust me, this thing is a game changer. It's not just about making pizzas, it's about creating an experience. Imagine being able to cook up a few pies, and having your family and friends gather around the oven, watching as you slide the pizzas in and out, the smell of melted cheese and fresh dough filling the air. It's a whole new level of outdoor entertainment. And the best part is, it's not just limited to pizzas. I've also roasted whole chickens, naan, and even a small batch of focaccia, just by swapping the stone for the optional cast iron grid that Coyote sells separately. The included toolkit is actually useful: spatula, peel, brush, and a little scraper that fits in the handle. No more digging through drawers for the right tool while the oven cools down. I mean, how many times have you been in the middle of cooking, and you need to flip a pizza or slide it onto a plate, but you can't find the right tool? It's frustrating, right? But with this oven, all the tools you need are right there, attached to the oven. It's a small touch, but it makes a big difference. The 31,000 BTU burner lights with a simple push-button ignition and stays steady even in a light breeze. I've used it on my patio with the overhead fan running and still hit the target temp without drama. This is important, because you don't want to be worried about the flame going out or the temperature fluctuating while you're cooking. You want to be able to focus on the food and the experience. And with this oven, you can. If you're feeding a crowd, the 30-inch deck gives you space for two 14-inch pizzas side by side, or you can slide a sheet pan of garlic knots in after the pies come out. I've done this a few times, and it's amazing how much food you can cook at once. The kids love the garlic knots, and the adults love the pizzas. It's a win-win. And the best part is, cleanup is a breeze. The stainless finish is easy to wipe down, and the stone is simple to clean. Assembly is straightforward if you follow the manual, but you'll want a second set of hands for the dome because it's heavy. I mean, this thing is built like a tank, so you know it's going to last. But it's not lightweight, so be prepared to get a little help when you're putting it together. The stainless finish stays warm to the touch, so I keep a silicone glove draped over the handle when it's in use. This is just a precaution, but it's a good idea to be safe when you're working with high heat. On windy days the flame can sputter a little, so I usually angle the unit so the open side faces the house and the wind hits my back instead of the burner. This is just a minor adjustment, but it makes a big difference. You don't want the flame to be affected by the wind, or it can throw off the temperature. But with a little creativity, you can easily work around this. Pros are easy, fast, even heat, real wood smoke option, and tools that actually work. So if you're tired of limp crusts and uneven baking, give the Coyote Hybrid Pizza Oven a look. It's a game changer, and it's going to take your outdoor cooking to the next level. The link is waiting for you below.